This might not look like much, but this is a place where so much happened to me. This is the place where my nightmares became real. This is the place where I was first raped. This is the place where I was chained up. This is the place where I was abused and starved and deprived of water and basic human decency. This is the place that very few people have ever been, but where I was taken to the night I was kidnapped and where I was first held captive. So today, we are going on a bit of an adventure. I'm back at the house that I grew up in. We're gonna retrace my steps as much as possible to the hidden campsite where I was held captive. And I'm with my brother today.
I've never been up this part of the canyon. I didn't know there was a trail here.
And my beautiful sister-in-law.
How did he even find this place? I've always actually been really, really curious because I've always wanted to hear what was going on in your head. And then I wanted to hear what was going on at home. Is it hard? Is it a hard hike?
It's a pretty grueling hike.
Holy hell, Lips.
Wow. Wow.
Careful.
Oh, wow.
Careful. Oh my God. There's literally no trail. Can you see this? You're brave. Oh, you're brave.
Whoa, be careful.
That's legit a bone. Oh my gosh. What is that?
I mean, don't drink the water now.
You're not even puffing. I'm sorry, hold on. How much farther up the hill?
I mean, there's a reason nobody found me.
Yeah? Okay, good thought.
Because everybody likes to say, why don't you just run home?
I know, because it wasn't easy.
Well, we're
Fields of
gonna find
poison
out.
ivy, going up not a river, a stream bed, like climbing a mountainside. It's not an easy hike.
Did you have running shoes on or what were you wearing?
Yeah, that night I had running shoes on. I remember when he came and got me, I reached for my slippers and he was like, not those. And he pointed to my like running shoes. They were Mom's.
Oh, yeah,
I
rough.
inherited them.
Yeah, we were part of that family, weren't we?
Yeah, we
The
were part of
hand-me-downs.
that, yeah.
Nothing wrong with hand-me-downs, but
Nothing wrong with a good pair of hand-me-downs.
So normally you would be going from behind your house.
Yeah, so my bedroom, you can't see it, but it's up behind those trees. We would be going almost straight back from my house and straight up into the mountains through my backyard. But now, I mean, we're talking years later, there's houses back there. They'd probably be like, who are these crazy people trying to go through our yard?
Trespassing?
Exactly, so we're not gonna do that.
I don't want to get arrested. But you are going to take us, there is a way to get there on a trailhead. Kind of.
Part of the way. The accessible way, yeah.
Okay, well we got our hiking boots. You got hiking boots. We're
Got
ready.
hiking
Let's
boots.
go.
We're ready,
We're
let's
set.
go.
Okay, so how far is the hike, would you say, from your house?
I would guess 3 miles, but the way that we're gonna go to actually get to it is probably about 3.5 miles.
And we're not even going the correct route at the beginning, right?
Well, I mean, I don't even think, it would be just so hard to retrace that. Like, I don't know if I actually could
retrace it
retrace
step
it just
by step.
because, I mean, you know, it was like that night. And so, like, there was so much adrenaline and fear, and like, I didn't know where we were going. And, you know, it was all just a guess. Like, I think even he was guessing that night. I mean, at one point he did have to yell out.
Question, so you would come down sometimes from the campsite to town. Yeah. So did you go this way that we're gonna go to town?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't cut up here to like my neighborhood, but yeah, we're gonna go.
Were you ever like, find me, look at me, look at me?
Of course, absolutely.
Was there anyone ever on the trail when you were going?
There were.
Did you ever just like stare at people?
Yeah, and then they thought I was a creeper, which truthfully, I don't blame them. I mean, I didn't look like a normal person.
Yeah, but your eyes are so distinctive. You think that you would...
I mean, like, if you're not looking for it, you don't expect it, you know? Like, if you just see like 3 robed figures, you'd be like, oh, maybe I'm gonna turn around.
Yeah.
Or, you know.
And you know, it just shows you how cocky he was. A little bit. Yeah.
Oh, 1,000%.
3 robed figures up in this neighborhood is a sight
Not
to
even
see.
this neighborhood, just like the mountains. Like, if you go hiking, you expect to see people in like hiking gear or like athletic gear. You don't
Or
expect to
bikes,
see
yeah.
them like in robes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, well, good thing you work out, and you work out, because we'll see how I survive.
No, we'll all be good.
How long were you at this campsite for? Because you were gone for a total of 9 months.
Yep. This first campsite, I was there from June until end of August-ish, and then we moved to a lower camp in the same area just because it was easier to get to, because he was going down into Salt Lake more to try to get money to take us to San Diego. And as you'll see, it is a hike.
How did you ever know what day it was and like the months, or did you?
His wife, Wanda Barzee, she made a calendar, so I was always aware of the day.
Yeah. Counting every moment.
We are headed to the base of Dry Creek. I think it's called Dry Creek Canyon, or the Dry Creek Trail, and that is where you start. That is the most accessible route.
Yep.
How old were you when Elizabeth was taken?
I must have been 12 because I was 6th grade, but it was like right towards the end of the school season, right? Like it was a couple days before we got out for the summer.
Yep.
Tell us this, you're really big into running, and now you've transitioned to, do we call it bodybuilding, or what's the right name for it?
Yeah, that's the right name for it.
From here, can you see it?
No.
Or is it behind the hills?
Yeah, it's more like up in the hills.
Did you ever, because your family was searching for you, did you ever hear them?
There was one time that I heard my name called. It was like far away. It wasn't close. I could only very faintly hear it.
Were your abductors there with you, or?
Yeah, this was like days after I'd been kidnapped. Like he pulled out like his knife. Like he was just like, if you scream, if you say anything, like I'll kill you, I'll kill anyone who comes into this camp.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I wasn't about to scream.
Okay, so now that you're older and you went through the whole 9 months with them, do you think that he actually would have killed them?
I think he was capable of anything.
So no bluff on his part. Maybe he didn't have a whole lot to lose if he did it.
Well, yeah, and he had gone so far into getting what he wanted that he would have justified doing anything to keep it.
No, I think it's brave to not say something, but I know you get a lot of flack, and then people accuse you of Stockholm syndrome and all that stuff.
Everybody wants to think, well, that would never happen to me, or this won't happen to me because blah, 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 or this won't happen to me, I would have screamed, or I would have done that. But until you're actually in that situation, you really don't know what you would do.
Yeah.
Maybe someone who had a rougher childhood than I did, who had a more cynical outlook on life at that point already, maybe they would have acted completely different. But I lived a pretty sheltered life. We always had whatever it was we needed. Our parents were both involved in our lives. It's not like they beat us or anything like that. So I was coming from a place of naivete.
Yeah.
And innocence.
A bubble.
Yeah.
Nothing would prepare you for that.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
It really isn't.
I think we're almost there. When we get up here further ahead, let me see if I can say where the turnoff is, see if I can remember.
I'm questioning myself right now, but sure. I'm pretty confident about it, but again, it's been over 20 years since I was consistently up here.
But wasn't it at the fork in the road where they put your shoes? Did you have a separate set of shoes there that were in plastic bags?
There was a tree, yeah. The base of the trunk was kind of hollowed out, and so they would swap their hiking shoes for sandals to wear down into the city.
To look a little more fit in with their costume.
Yeah, but then also they didn't really want people to know that they'd been up hiking.
Yeah.
Living in hard terrain.
Did they have a pair of sandals for you that same night, or was that something that progressed over time?
They never got me a pair of sandals because I had toenail polish on, and half of my big toe was a dark blue and half of my big toe was a light blue toenail polish, and they're that's too distinctive. Someone could see that and recognize you. So they actually had me wear Wanda Barzee's hiking boots, and they would both wear the sandals.
Oh wow. It looks like we got a biker behind. Nice. Let's put a rope on there and tow us up.
What was going on at home? Tell me the details that you remember.
I remember waking up to mom's screaming.
Like what time?
I want to say 2 or 3, but I could be wildly off. It was the screams were, she's gone, like frantic, like I've never heard mom scream like that before. The window was cut open. I remember running down the stairs and I literally thought it was a dream. And then immediately I was thinking, I was like, you know, is this some kind of joke? But yet again, I don't think I'd ever think of Elizabeth as a prankster or a jokester. Neighbors started trickling in. Phone calls were made. Police started showing up. They kept us up in one of the bedrooms. A detective brought us over to the Beasley's house across the street. They started asking us questions.
So when you woke up, did Mary Catherine say anything to you, Andrew? Or did you ask her anything?
No, I didn't even suspect she would know anything. So my guess, it's right here on the right.
Yeah.
So this is where you come off the trail
Yeah.
over this direction.
Yeah.
Which hundreds of people go on this trail a day on this Dry Creek Canyon Trail.
I mean, you can kind of see, it looks like, oh, look, there's someone coming
And there's
down.
a hiker right there.
But yeah, like, people don't really hike up this way, even though now I say that.
I know, right? Well, at least we can ask him how the trail is up ahead.
Yeah, but not good. Hello.
How is it up there?
Brushy.
Brushy.
Deserted.
Deserted.
Really nice though.
Good,
Okay,
good.
good.
South Fork of Dry Creek Canyon.
That's right, South Fork of Dry Creek Canyon. Likewise, thank you.
But I guess now we know it's definitely the right one.
It looks like hardly anybody's even been on it.
I mean, during my captivity, I never saw anyone on this trail. I never saw anyone come up this way. It's so crazy to see someone hiking down.
Right.
But like right here, this tree that you can see is broken off. This was the shoe tree. But like, I mean, you can kind of see,
Oh yeah,
like here,
there's
how
totally like a
that's,
cubby.
like
right?
hollowed out, and like there's either like right behind it or like right in there. Maybe there was another branch that came out. Maybe it was this one. I don't know.
Wow.
For some reason, I keep on thinking they put them in a black plastic
Yeah.
bag. Was that a thing?
Yeah,
Am I
that's the thing. Totally. They had like not just like a garbage bag. It was like more like heavy duty than that.
Yeah.
Like maybe the kind you do your fall leaves cleanup with.
Okay.
So when you were going to town, did you stay there for like days on end?
No, it was a day at a time. I mean, like we would hike
Wow.
back up to like where the lower camp was, which I mean still is like pretty good hike, pretty decent hike. And we'd stay at the lower camp.
When she was gone, did you ever come up this way
No.
riding or anything?
I've never been up this part of the canyon. I didn't know there was a trail here.
No, we're probably going up this at the right time of year because like in the spring and early summer, like there's a stream that comes down this.
So was there water running down this the night you came up?
No, because we didn't come up this way. This is like the more accessible way.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it's not that accessible.
Did you ask him anything while he was taking you up?
Oh yeah, I was asking him like why he was doing this. Like, why was he kidnapping me? Like, my parents never did anything to anyone. Like, they tried to help him. Like,
Wait, did you recognize him?
yeah, actually I did, which, if you know me, is insane because I forget people all the time. Like,
Well, for how many people that are probably approaching you and events you go to, probably wouldn't be that hard.
So how long since he worked at your house did he come back and get you?
he was at my house in the fall, like beginning of the school year maybe.
Oh wow,
Like
so
maybe September, October.
like 9 months.
Yeah,
Holy cow.
like he planned it for a long time.
Oh my gosh, you think he would lose interest?
Was he there scoping the property, monitoring it?
He said he didn't monitor it, but I mean, he did say he, like, oh, careful, stinging nettle right there.
What does that mean?
It'll give you a rash.
That's rash? Okay.
Yeah.
Look what you learned during your captivity. I would never have known.
No, I knew that before.
Horseback riding.
Yeah.
Grandpa.
Yeah, I mean, he said he hiked down to our house one time just to make sure he could get there. And I think that was probably like the week before he came and actually kidnapped me.
Wow.
That's wild. I never even thought of that. Like,
And I mean, he said like the night he came to kidnap me, if he couldn't find a way in, then that was God's will not to do it. I know.
You're like, don't tell me that.
I know.
Don't tell me that.
But then, I mean, like, if he couldn't find a way in, he couldn't have kidnapped me anyway, right?
Totally. But him saying that, did that like make you have feels of God or did it not?
Now as an adult, no. But like as a kid, I mean, it was like hard to think that was true or that was possible. I wouldn't say the idea really ever took root, but I'd say that I suppose there were probably times where I was like, is it possible? But I think I always came back to no.
Because it's just pure evil
Yeah.
at its core.
Didn't he try kidnapping your cousin?
Yeah. Yeah, he totally did.
Did he tell you before he was going to go kidnap your cousin, or after he came back?
No, he told me before. I mean, I felt guilty because I was the one who had talked about her.
Yeah.
Like, and I wasn't allowed to talk about my family, and like, I wasn't allowed to talk about my life prior to him kidnapping me. You know, the one time he let me, like, I did, and then when he's like, oh, I'm gonna kidnap her now, I was like, what have I done?
Oh, that's the last thing you would talk about, like, think that he was gonna go do. I'm sure it was like a good memory.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. Can you see this?
Technical difficulties.
I felt guilty because there was another side of me that was like, I would like a friend here with me. I would like not to be alone
With these freaking
with
creeps.
these monsters. He did actually try to kidnap another girl while we were in California, but he wasn't successful with her either.
Oh my gosh. You hiked down this in a dress.
I know.
Like, oh, you're brave. Oh, you're brave. Thank you.
She's a survivor.
She is.
Those ones aren't that pokey.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat, huh? Going back to the first days that we saw him, I always thought he worked at the house for just a couple days. I didn't think it was like a
Dad
week, was
said
it?
like one day.
Okay, and that's kind of what I thought too.
Yeah.
That's why I never suspected him.
He only worked at your house one day?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Which is like why it's incredible I could even like connect him.
Yep.
Like, yeah, because it was Mare's.
Yeah,
Like,
she
you could
connected.
connect it too.
I mean, I connected it who it was the night I was kidnapped. And Mary Catherine, she connected it, what it was like, September, October.
Yeah, halfway through, wasn't it?
She would have been,
10?
what, yeah, 9, 10.
How long were you captive before she remembered?
4 months, I'd guess. 4 or 5 months.
So like, over a year of her seeing him once, did she remember that it was him?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Well, it's kind of a story, right?
Yeah.
Because she was going through a Guinness Book of World Records and she came across, ironically, a bodybuilder.
We've come full circle.
From what I recall, she saw that picture and whatever reason, it reminded her of him.
Yep.
Wow.
Which he is not
A bodybuilder?
Was he a bodybuilder?
No, definitely not. See, like these, like kind of like
Little
this is not
valleys
even
or
like a deer trail, but it's like to get to the lower camp. Like, and I have no idea if this is the one, but it's like straight up something like that.
was the lower camp that
Was
we're
the
talking
lower
about.
camp? Yeah. They had gallons of water at this lower camp. They had some tarps. They had like a small little tent.
How much distance do you think there was between lower and upper?
It's a pretty good distance. Oh, look at that.
We got a fair
Lovely
amount
bone.
still.
Where? Oh my gosh, that's legit a bone.
Yep.
Is that?
It's probably a deer. I don't know. I mean, there's like a bunch of coyotes up in these hills and stuff. Like, I heard the coyotes all the
Frequently?
time.
Okay, what did you guys talk about when you were just chilling at camp for days?
I mean, he just mostly talked about like,
Himself?
yeah, all the time. Just like how God called him and like how he didn't want to do this, but God told him he had to. And yeah.
Does anything ever trigger you?
I don't know if trigger's the right word when people use like rape as like a plot or like just like use it to fill in something in movies or books. Like, that turns me right off. Sometimes I'll just be like, no, this is not the show for me. I guess I feel like it's like a morality issue. Like, you're putting this in here for entertainment. Like, what you're showing is not entertainment. Like, what you're showing are people's worst nightmares, are people's worst moments, and you're just showing that like for people to watch before they go to bed. What does that say about like our culture where the last thing we're watching before we go to sleep are like crimes.
Horrendous things.
I can get more on board with like crime documentaries. Like I've helped victims share their movies. Like I've done movies with Lifetime where victims share their stories, not only with the victim's consent, but like they want to be involved and like they want their story to be shared. Like I feel like that's different. I think when you have victim survivor involvement, that's so much more meaningful.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you said that you hitchhiked to California.
Well, we rode the Greyhound bus to California and we hitchhiked back.
So what was hitchhiking like?
Well, that was my idea, to hitchhike back. And I just thought, you're in someone else's car. You know, what was going on with us was not normal. Like, people were gonna notice something was wrong. And I just thought, you know, if I can put myself in close proximity to people, like, someone's gonna figure something out. There were people that definitely like thought something was off, thought something was weird. Like, I feel like I remember during the trial, someone testifying being like, oh, like I picked her up and after we dropped him off, like I went to the police station to like look for like a missing person or something, but they just couldn't connect.
How many hitchhikers did you go with?
Oh, a lot.
Really?
Yeah. I was surprised at how many people were willing to like stop and pick us up. Some people who picked us up that like, here's your yellow brick road, Andrew.
I know, this is so pretty. This is incredible.
They're beautiful.
I love those colors.
Yes.
And then when you went downtown to Salt Lake, you were at parties and stuff at people's houses.
I mean, just one.
Just one
But
party.
yeah. I mean, it was not just like a bunch of teenage kids. I mean, it was like a party I'd never been to. You know, it was like, I'm pretty sure there was like drugs going around and like all sorts of things going on.
Was Bride David Mitchell participating in the drugs?
Oh, yeah.
And then did anyone talk to you at the party?
One or two people kind of tried, but I mean, Brian Mitchell or Wanda Barzee chased him off pretty fast.
Did she like going to the parties?
I mean, I don't think she really liked it because I think it just like made her feel like more responsibility was put on her because like he was there like getting drunk, he was like smoking weed. Yeah, just put more like responsibility on her to like make sure nobody got near me.
Were you ever like try to annoy him, be like, dude, if you're so into Jesus and God and stuff, why are you doing all the drugs?
Oh, he had a whole line of reasoning for that.
Did it help
God
him
just
think
needs
clearly?
to show us that like we're nothing. This is his way of like humbling us. But I just want to have a peek up here because I know at one point we kind of turned off. I think this is actually, yeah.
This is the right place?
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure, but you can see like this green thing tied on here.
You remember that from before?
No, but I have a sneaking suspicion like maybe like the police or the FBI marked it as part of the trail. I could be wrong. It could be nothing.
So this was one of those landmarks for you essentially when coming up the trail.
Yeah, like you can see right there, someone's had a fire there.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's been there since your 20 years?
Yeah.
That's been there since 20 years.
Yeah. We are mostly out of the ditch now, so that's good news. We'll come to a bigger group of trees where like you can see the remnants of like an old stove that's like rusted through and someone's like taken a BB gun to.
Okay, yeah.
And then after that, we'll get up to the spring.
And so would you say, is this the quarter of the way left or halfway mark?
Probably half, yeah.
Okay.
I always like expected, like I didn't actually realize how far away we were, how difficult like the hike to get to where we was, because the night I was taken, I was like so hyped full of adrenaline that like distance just did not like measure in my brain.
Yeah.
When he was taking you, did it feel a lot longer to get there or a lot shorter?
It felt a lot shorter. I mean, like I remember like I was taken in the dark and like we crossed like the top of these mountains as the sun was coming up.
Wow.
Like I knew it was like a couple hours, but again, like time just didn't compute.
When you were captive, did you ever hear a helicopter?
Yes. I mean, it was like close enough that like the trees and the tent was shaking, but like he had like pulled me inside the tent. So I mean, it's not like they would have seen me or anything.
Was that the lower camp or was
No,
that
it was
in
the upper camp, yeah. During the trial or after the trial, like one of the FBI agents was like, yeah, do you want to come with us when we go like tear it down, and I was like, yeah, I'll come with you. He's like, you want to hold the chainsaw? And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. But then I don't know if it ever happened or not.
Old soda can.
I definitely was not drinking soda, so it's not mine.
Did he ever set up like strings with bells on it or anything to warn him that people are around camp?
No, but I don't know that he'd really need to. I mean, we're not exactly being quiet ourselves coming through here.
Oh, sure, with the leaves.
This is all familiar.
Is this the stinging metal filled?
Nope.
So when you actually did do this hike, were you excited because you were able to get out of camp, or did you dread it?
No, every time like leaving camp, I was like, oh, maybe we'll see someone.
Did you
Oh,
ever?
here's the stove right here.
Oh yeah, here we go. I knew it was close to that field. I was like looking for it and we walked right by it.
Are these the old
Are those your old water bottles?
No, those are not mine. Looks like peas in that one.
Okay, so from this point, how far?
I mean, we've gone 2.3 miles, so
Okay.
maybe mile-ish, give or take.
So did you ever see anyone when you were down Salt Lake, even from a distance?
I saw one girl that I went to school with from a distance.
No way.
Yeah. And we weren't like friends really, but I certainly knew her.
No way. So this would have been you coming out of 8th grade to freshman, right?
Yep.
Well, the summer between the two.
Yep.
Wow. Was that person at East High when
Yep.
you came home?
They were.
Did you ever say anything?
No.
Was it weird going back to school after you got home?
Everyone else had a year of high school on me, so I don't know that weird's like the right word, but also I was like so excited to go back to school because I thought that had been taken from me.
Oh, yeah. Didn't they want to hold you back a year?
Yeah.
Did your parents be like, hell no?
I mean, they like, what do you want to do, Elizabeth? And I was like, I'm not going backwards.
I'm gonna go with my friends.
Yeah. And then they're like, okay, well, you need to make up like a geography credit, like a PE credit. And I was like, are you kidding me? A PE credit?
I've been hiking for days, and geography, I've been living in it.
Yeah, there were a few credits I had to like take over the summer.
So any water source?
Yep, right here. You can
That's
see the
it?
stream is running right now.
This is not where it comes out of the ground, but yeah, this is the stream.
Okay, so this is how you would drink from this.
Oh, this is mint.
Yeah.
You
but,
smell that?
I mean, higher up. Yeah, I can. It smells nice. I think
Yeah,
we can.
let's check it out. If that's the way.
I mean, again, that's been a long time, but
You gonna be able to do that? Or you want me to hold you?
I got it.
Did you
smells
ever
good.
get sick from that water?
No.
So it's fresh.
Yeah. I mean, like where we got it from came right up from the earth.
Interesting. Cool.
Yeah.
What is that?
What?
That's where an animal was killed.
Yeah, something got.
I mean, don't drink the water now.
Yeah.
It's like a stomach or an organ, something.
Ew. Okay.
Oh, let's see.
Ew.
I bet someone actually hunted back here.
Okay, we're here. Don't kill us.
No.
Oh, I think we're making plenty of noise.
Yeah, so this was a deer. It's all been. Oh no, it's right there.
Disgusting.
Ah! Ugh! Sick. Ah! I don't want to see it. Let's go. At least the mint covered the smell of the rotting carcass.
Yeah. But I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a walk in the park.
Nope.
Which I feel like some people just like didn't understand. Just like how difficult it is to get back here.
To all those people that think, oh yeah, why don't you just run home? This is not easy.
I mean, like, there is no running this.
There's
Like,
no running this.
He would have caught me.
Totally.
Yeah, now that you've seen what it looks like, yes, without a doubt.
We're getting closer to the spring anyway.
The water source?
Yeah. I know, it's a hike, isn't it?
It's a hike. It's a hike. Holy cow.
Oh wait, did the river stop?
I feel like it. When we got it, I feel like it came out like right down here.
That's wild. There must be a couple other springs.
I mean, let's just see if that little. I mean, I would have thought it was right here, but maybe it is right down there.
The spring?
Yeah, because I can see it wet just down there, just a little bit. Like we just passed it, just barely.
Did you have to dig into the ground to get it?
No,
So it's just
like it just came out. I think
Yeah, I
Like-
can see it right here.
Yeah. I might try to walk up this way.
So how far is that water source from your place?
Like, it was still a pretty good distance. Like, maybe, like, we're definitely getting closer. Maybe it was only 3/4 of a mile. This is stinging nettle, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Like this.
Okay. So pay attention.
Just keep your
Yes.
hands up.
Like, pretty soon we should be coming up to like an even more open field that is like, at least when I was up here, it was like legitimately all stinging nettle. Ooh.
We can. You all right?
What were some things you would do while you were, at camp or whatever, or during this whole 9 months that would give you like comfort?
Did you ever see that movie Ever After with Drew Barrymore?
Yeah.
So there's a part in it when the stepmother, she's like, we mustn't ever feel sorry for ourselves because no matter how bad things get, they can always get worse. And that stuck in my mind. And so I just remember like being like, okay, this is pretty bad, but it could be worse.
These are all the fashions in New York. If you guys didn't know, this is the style they're wearing.
This is what's in right now.
What they're wearing.
So hot right
This
now.
fall.
Oh my gosh.
When were you able to leave camp for the first time after you were captured?
I mean, he did not let me come down for water. Would have been like 2 or 3 weeks.
Did let you come down eventually by yourself?
No, never by myself, no.
I think we're coming up to the big field.
It's like funny because like sometimes I'm like, ooh, is that a remnant of a trail? Is that a deer trail?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Am I just like looking for the way of least resistance? We can go up and around this tree, and I think then it's like the big field.
It is a big field. You remember.
Whew. Feel the burn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I mean, there's the stinging nettle. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look, that's like even new growth. Honestly.
How'd you guys bathe?
We mostly didn't. We're gonna like be going left here pretty quick.
Corinne, tell us how you're feeling.
So itchy.
Me too. I'm like, I just want to take my pants off. But then I'm like, I had no way I'm going through that with no pants on.
We're essentially.
Where are we at now?
Like we're getting like a lot closer. I mean, like it's like up and then over. I mean, this is like pretty steep too. So
So how many miles on your watch?
we've gone 3.12.
Got it.
Wow.
Must have been just like 3.2 miles, maybe.
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
really
We must
close.
be almost there. I feel like this is the right spot.
Yeah.
But again, it might be a minute before we.
Come across it.
Yeah.
In my mind, I thought this was a trail. Like, it's treacherous, but it's like a trail. Not just
Bushwhacking.
bushes. This is steep.
Yeah.
Like, you can't tell, but it's like
Very steep.
very steep. How many degrees, Andrew, would you say?
What?
Okay, at least 45 degrees slant. If you tripped and you rolled down, there would be no stopping. Like, I did not think it would be that.
I know. That's why nobody found me.
Yeah, I understand why. It is 3 miles from your house, but 3 vertical miles. And you had to carry water up this? Yeah. How many jugs? 2. 2 jugs at a time. I just can't believe she did this. And then in this heat, the summer heat, and then dehydrated and starving. Like, are you kidding me? I'm proud of you. Are you sure you're going the right way?
Yes. She has phone reception here too. Hey, Libs.
Well, I found it.
Oh, we thought we lost you again.
This is the place.
Wow. All right, we're still cruising up this hill. I see you on Find My Friends. We're heading your direction.
Close. I see you're 0.1. You're 0.1 mile away. So you are.
Okay, I see.
You can hear me?
No, just on the phone, but I know I'm close by.
Oh no, I can hear your voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna hang up and you'll hear me.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, sweet. Okay. Where are you at?
I'm here. I think you're below me.
I think I am too, but that's all right.
You know where you're going?
Yeah, I see her. See the white sweater right above us? That's her.
Have you got your pamphlet?
Yeah, this is it.
Wow.
And it is 3.5 miles
3.5
from
miles.
the car to
Wow.
here.
Wow. That's impressive.
Oh my gosh.
It's miserable, isn't it?
Yeah, that was insanity.
Misery. Okay, so actually like right here, this would have been like from this tree, like all the way back here. This is where like the dugout was. And I mean, like I was looking, you can see like the FBI or whoever came back here to destroy it. Like they just like, you can see some of the cut logs right down here. And they were just like laid up against this. And then I was looking and I saw some black tarp right there. And I think that was, so it was logs, that black tarp that's kind of in those leaves there. And then dirt was thrown up on top of it. And that's what all this was. And he had like a whole plan of like digging this area out and eventually like staying here year round. Thank goodness that didn't happen.
Oh my gosh.
I would have died.
Oh
And
my
then
gosh.
right here, this is where the tent would have been set up. Like this, like kind of was the, in line with this tree right here was kind of like the back of the tent to like the tent would have ended, and then like right about here, there would have been like some tarps on the ground, and then there kind of would have been a low hanging tarp across here that, you know, protected from sun, or if a helicopter was flying overhead, you know, they wouldn't see people here.
Wow.
This big tree that you can see fallen down right here, it wasn't fallen when I was here, it was standing. And like my chain, like what I was chained between was that tree right there. And then this big tree that's fallen down.
So it was like almost like a, I don't want to call it a pulley. So they
Yeah.
had one little line that went from right here to this big tree fallen that fell down.
Yeah, and then they had like a lock
Uh-huh.
that they put around
Yep.
it. And
So it
then
could slide.
I had a, like my chain was like looped onto the lock so I could slide it.
When you were tied to those trees, you could only go this. Could you even get into the dugout?
No, he kept like, that's where he kept like the bolt cutters, like they were not within reach. That's where he kept like shovels or anything that could have possibly been used as like a weapon or a tool to get away. And then
But
I
then-
could like,
Access the tent.
I could like come around and like get in.
Wow.
But like I could not,
Go past.
like I couldn't go really
Was there ever a time?
much further than like probably right here.
Wow.
Up here, right about here, like in this area, we eventually had like a tiny place to have like a tiny fire. He never wanted a big fire because he didn't want smoke. He didn't want people to come and see us. And then behind these trees was where the bucket was sent up
Yeah.
to go to the bathroom. And then he had like a hole that he dug over there that he emptied it into. Not that everyone wants to know that. But
Has to go somewhere.
I mean, yeah, this is it. The night I was kidnapped. We would have entered in from like right about there,
Yeah.
like came in right about there and then coming down right like this. And it would have been like right here. But yeah, I just would have walked straight in. The tarp area would be right there. The tent was right behind it. And then the dugout was right behind that. Wanda would have been like right where my bag is pretty much. Or right in, like just left of my bag there on the ground. But yeah, this was it. It's brutal.
What are your thoughts of being back?
I guess like to me, it just kind of makes me think like, this isn't that far from my home. You know, this was 3.5 miles. how many other stories or how many other people are really not that far from being found or not that far from civilization, but never are found. But like, this was so hard to get to. Like, this is so well hidden. How would anyone ever find this right here? And I mean, like, it was a fight. It was a fight to get here. Like I'm so itchy and pokey right now. Like from all like the burrs and stickers, and I feel like my pants don't even look half as bad as yours. So, yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's a fight to get back here. This is not a pleasure hike.
In your book, you mentioned there was like a cup of water. Was that at this camp here? And so that was was that in the first couple days, or was that the first night?
It wasn't the first night. I want to say it was within the first, like, within the first 2 weeks, because he did not want to leave here. He didn't want to like leave footprints or like have anyone be able to like trace him back up here. It was definitely here, so it was within the first like 2 months of being here.
Incredible story.
I swear there was something your mom told you when you got back that really helped you.
She just said, you know, they've taken so much of your life. Don't let them take any more. Like, be happy. Like, do the things you want to do. I agree with that. I mean, I don't necessarily think like something bad happens. It's just as easy as like walking away from it. I think emotions are a lot more complicated than that. And pain is a lot more complicated than just like, you know, making a decision. But also I think a decision is like that first step where you're like, I am going to reclaim my life.
I remember actually shortly after I was rescued thinking, wow, if I died tomorrow, what would people have to say about me at my funeral? I bet 90% of it would be about my abduction. And that is not what I want my funeral to be about. I hope people say like I was a good friend, I was funny or whatever, but not just she survived a kidnapping.
I'm going to find the things that bring me joy. I'm not going to let this ruin the rest of my life. And part of me just kind of feels like living, like experiencing life is the best medicine or the best healing. Like, I think if you sit in a room and dwell on the past, dwell on like the terrible things of life, I think it gets harder to live that way. But I mean, if you're like, you know what, I want to go run a marathon, like that's help. Like, you want to go bodybuild, like go bodybuild. You want to go travel the world, go travel the world. Like, you want to get your degree, go get your degree. You want to like start doing things. Like, you want to find someone and fall in love and get married, like you do that. And like, do you have hiccups along the way? Absolutely. But like, you work through them and you keep going.
I hope people really do realize that they are special, that they are unique. They have something wonderful to offer the world that nobody else does. I hope they recognize that circumstance or other people cannot take away their value. It doesn't matter what's happened to them. That doesn't lessen their worth in any way. And I hope that they recognize that, yes, this terrible thing has happened. It's very easy to feel defined by that, but ultimately you get to decide who you are, and you get to decide if you like the person who you are or if you're proud of the person who you are by the decisions that you make going forward. You get to decide who you are.